People who worked undercover, what's the craziest thing you've witnessed? I got thrown into the most messed up family situation when I was 28. My mom called me freaking out about my grandpa Clyde. She said he was forgetting things more and more, and she thought his new home health aide might be stealing from him. I had just finished my criminology degree and was working part-time for this local private investigator, so I told my mom I'd move in with grandpa to help out. Really though, I was there to investigate. The aide was this guy named Dante, mid-20s, super charming, always cracking jokes and being helpful, but something felt off. He kept talking about how amazing Grandpa's antique collection was. Way too interested, you know? That's when I started noticing weird stuff. Grandpa had this rare Omega watch that always sat in his display case. One day it was gone. When I asked about it, Dante said Grandpa sent it to get repaired. But when I asked Grandpa, he couldn't remember doing that. Then there was this signed Babe Ruth baseball. First it went missing, then it turned up. Then Dante said Grandpa loaned it to a friend. Every time Grandpa questioned something, Dante would smile and say, "Remember Mr. Clyde? We talked about this yesterday." Poor Grandpa would get confused and embarrassed, then just nod along. I decided to set up some surveillance. I bought these motion sensor cameras that looked like smoke detectors and put them in the living room. What I caught made my blood boil. Dante was replacing Grandpa's valuable stuff with cheap fakes. Not all at once, but piece by piece. A real Tiffany lamp swapped with a knockoff from some random website. Original paintings replaced with prints. He was counting on Grandpa's memory failing, and it was working. Every time Grandpa got suspicious, Dante would gaslight him. "No, sir, you told me to sell that weeks ago, remember?" And Grandpa, confused and embarrassed, would just agree. But I didn't confront him right away. I started documenting everything. I even went online and bought fake versions of the stolen items to compare them side by side with the originals. Then I used Dante's own ego against him. One night, I invited him to dinner, pretended I was grateful for how well he was taking care of Grandpa. After a few beers, I casually mentioned that Grandpa was super organized and had written down serial numbers for all his collectibles in this little notebook. I watched Dante's face change for just a split second. That was all I needed. That same night, around 2 a.m., my hidden cameras caught everything. Dante was creeping around the house with a flashlight, opening drawers, digging through cabinets, frantically trying to put the real items back before anyone noticed the serial numbers didn't match. The footage was crystal clear. Him sweating, panicking, switching out fakes for originals. I called the police first thing in the morning and handed over everything. Turns out Dante had done this exact same scam to 3 other elderly people in our area. Always used different fake names, always targeted people with memory issues. Grandpa never really understood how close he came to losing everything. His mind was already too far gone to grasp it, but he was safe. As for me, I quit working for that PI firm and started my own agency. Now I specialize in elder fraud cases. Business is booming, unfortunately.